Hey guys, it's Mo from Mo in the Deep End, and I wanted to do an update. I came across this while I was waiting for the uh, youngest two boys in the pickup line, and one good mom and one not so great mom responds to their son's involvement in the fatal hit and run accident slash let's just call it what it is, murder allegedly of this retired police officer. So let's get into the story because one of these moms stepped up and did the right kind of mom in reaction, and the other one, well, we're gonna have some words, if you know what I mean. Gonna maybe bring the whiteboard of truth out. Moms of Vegas teens accused of killing retired cop at odds over son's actions. And I just realized I put the comma in the wrong place when I put sons in the title. So, grammar police, you may feel free to admonish me in the comments. I am a terrible person, grammatically at least. Mother of the two teens accused of deliberately running over and killing retired police chief in Las Vegas last month have broken their silence, as one proclaimed her son's side of the story will be told. Jesus Aaliyah, 17, and uh, I'm going to go ahead and say Zamiri Keys. And I'm not deliberately trying to mispronounce these names. Uh, Zamiri Keys, 16, were arrested last month when they recorded themselves striking Andreas Probst, 64, who had been riding his bicycle on a neighborhood street, according to the Las Vegas Review-Journal. A judge ruled Wednesday that the teens will face their charges as adults, as they probably should. I mean, I didn't purposely show the video because it was cold. It was cold, it was graphic. Um, these kids were laughing. These kids were laughing and saying, "Yeah, hit his ass," basically. A judge okay, the two mothers, who both remained unnamed, took different directions when questioned about their son's disturbing actions. Uh, I don't know why he did this. Aaliyah's mother, so that's, Jesus Aaliyah, 17, told KLAS, "I don't know if God can forgive this." The 17-year-old was allegedly driving the Hyundai Elantra on August 14th when they came upon Probst. So he was the one driving. Aaliyah can be heard in the horrific vehicle asking Keys if he was ready before the two began to laugh as the latter said, "Yeah, hit his ass." The car struck the defenseless cyclist, tossing him over the hood of the vehicle and leaving him to pass away on the side of the road. Aaliyah was arrested the day of the deadly hit and run, but it took cops 5 weeks to capture Keys, who was the passenger, who was caught on surveillance camera wearing a mask at the time. This is the gentleman, Probst, who was a retired chief of police in Bell, California. Keys was caught because of the video he recorded, which police were alerted to by the school resource office who received the video from a student. My son's side of the story will be told, quote, "the truth," end quote, not the inaccuracies of the media will try to portray, Keys' mother told the outlet via text message. Um, yeah. So one mother uh is basically stepping up, and her son is taking responsibility, and she is really, basically saying, "Yeah, he did it, and look, this is basically almost unforgivable." And the other mother is saying, "It ain't his fault, it's a lie." You know what, ma'am? Your son said hit his ass. But I'm sure that was media manipulation. I'll get, Bradley Yawn on the phone, and he can explain how the, special effects work. I can't imagine where he gets the disrespect from authority and everything else. Uh mhm. Okay. The two faced charges of murder with a deadly weapon, battery, and attempted murder. The Chief Deputy District Attorney Michael Watson said both teens' court hearings Wednesday, according to the Journal Review. During his appearance in family court on Wednesday, Keyes had two family members in attendance who cried during the hearing. I imagine how many family members cried over at, Probst funeral, funeral. Because he was out just doing, some exercise. Probably his wife was at home just waiting for him to come home. Mhm. Okay. I how many times did your ma'am, how many times did your son do something ridiculous and he had no consequences? I I have all the cursey words right now. Prior to allegedly killing Probst, the two teens had gone on a mini crime spree. They were accused of running over a 72-year-old man, ramming into another vehicle, and stealing 4 cars that day. But they were, of course, getting ready to go to church or something. It wasn't their fault. Don't be mean to them. Ma'am, I they made adult choices and now they're getting adult consequences. That's why my youngest feral one, who decided to again act out in school, is again getting double the lines because he made a bad choice. So he is getting the consequences of his actions. Because I have to teach him as a parent right now in under my protection in my roof that bad actions have bad consequences because if he goes out into the real world, then he will run up against, the police who will teach him, that bad actions have real world consequences and he will end up in jail. That is my job. And I'm not saying that, parents who have children in jail didn't try to do the same thing. That is not my thing. I just working in doing all of these trials, I'm so tired of seeing these parents like, "He never did anything wrong," and I'm like, "He's got a rap sheet the length of my leg. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" Okay, Keyes is believed to have been the driver in the first hit and run, police said in a news conference on Tuesday, according to CBS outlet. Probst's family said Tuesday they believe the senseless killing was caused by the effect social media has on our youth, not because of his 35 years in law enforcement. Probst was a chief police in Bell, California, before he retired in 2009 and moved to Las Vegas. Andy's life was robbed by two individuals who did not believe that the lives of others matter, his daughter Taylor said, calling her father a man of honor and integrity. So, ma'am, while I understand that you are grieving right now the life that your son could have potentially had he straightened himself out and, chosen to fly right, it sounded like he continued to make bad choices and now he has consequences for which he has to answer those choices. He made manly adult choices and now he has to pay for those adult choices as a man, and he has to face those consequences as a man and go to adult prison. He took a life. It looks like he almost took 2 lives in conjunction with this other person, and one mother has chosen to, at least embrace the truth of that, and you haven't, and I guess that's where you are right now, but that really burns my biscuits that you continue to excuse his behavior and try to give him some sort of out, like it's the media's fault. The media wasn't there. I don't believe I saw CNBC behind the wheel of that car. I don't believe I heard Rachel Maddow, or Joey Behar or Whoopi Goldberg behind the seat of that car saying something like, "Hit him." So, you know, spare me the media did it, okay? Any hoozle. That's my rantish. Uh, I will see you guys in a little bit for Newsy News. I will talk to you later. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I will see you in a bit, and, stay calm just a little bit. We'll tamp down on our blood pressure just a little bit. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and share with your friends if you want to. Have a good rest of your Thursday, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.